everyone, thank you so much for being here again in another video. Today I'm going to do a look. Valentine's is coming, and very unusual one. So I'm going to do a very classic look, the typical, maybe eyeliner eye, dark eyeliner, and I'm going to use Lisa Eldridge's Velvet Ribbon as my lipstick. Before starting your makeup, make sure you really moisturize your lips, and I've used this one by Fresh. This is the Sugar Lemon, and this is like a lip balm that comes in this pot. Very, very nice and creamy. It smells like lemon. Do not eat it, but it's very, very enticing. So I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario base. I really like this product. I have number, which one is this? I have medium. It appeared a little bit too dark for me at the beginning, but it's not really. I really enjoyed this one. Have it a little bit lighter, maybe for the summer, or if I want to have a little effect, a deeper effect on my eyeshadows. I'm going to use the lighter one today. And you just put it all over your eyelid and, up all in the brow area as well, if you're going to put eyeshadow there, which I believe I am. And you can do a little bit down underneath. And the powder also is really good. I encourage you to use it. Just swipe there and get most out in your hand, and then just tap lightly, just to take away the extreme stickiness of the base, but not much. And now you are ready for your eyeshadows. I'm going to use a small palette that I have never used, which is this one by Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye. And I'm going to use it like this. The palette is really pretty. I mean, a little bit, creepy, like Kat Von D, but nonetheless pretty. Here's what it looks like. And these are the colors. Really nice colors. So the bigger one, this taupey color, it says to use as the base. So I'm going to use as my base in my eyelid. I thought this was a nice, interesting small palette because it had a gray color there, which I don't really see gray eyeshadows, but I think they're interesting. They can be interesting as a dimension to the eyes. Now I'm going to use the gray, and that says for contouring. So I'm going to use that in my crease area. To add some dimension. You can see this is a palette, it's very chic, and it's going to be very, very good for any eye color, any complexion. For a little bit of the taupey color also here underneath your eye. Just a little to balance it. Now I'm going to do some eyeliner, for the definition, and I'm going to use the black. And I'm going to use some Fix Plus. So wet a little bit in the corner, see how it acts with, like this. Yep. very nice. All right, so I used not a very thin brush. This is from Emma Mitchell. There. It's not very thin because I don't want a thin eyeliner, but then just a slight wing and bring it down, I would say 1/3 of the outside corner. Don't paint yourself there. And I'm going to do the same with the other one. So nice eyeliner there. Again, it's just with the powder, so make sure you just, if you did like me, just use just a tiny one there. All these eyeshadows are very, very matte. So, you know, it's kind of forgiving in that sense, like the colors, but it's going to be also very sophisticated. We're going to go for the lighter one now. And this one is used for highlighting. So I'm going to do that one and the top up here, but also in the inner corner. I really like highlighting in the inner corner, I think. We can probably finish this after we do the complexion. But that's more or less the idea. So before we blend everything and finish all that, I'm going to do complexion. Now, chic makeup deserves a chic base. I'm going to use this one by Terry, which is the Terribly Densilis. And, oh God, it has a pipette, which is already starting to... Is it a pipette? Well, it's sort of a pipette. I don't know. My color is number 7, which is golden beige. And I'm using this very big Louis Young brush to extend it very, very well. I done my skincare before. And this is an incredibly luxurious foundation. Probably my most expensive one. It's not cheap, but it is worth its weight in gold. See, it applies marvelously, like silk. And to match the luxurious foundation, and this is something that I like to do whenever I'm using high-end foundation, is to also get the concealer of the same brand. I don't know, maybe it doesn't make sense, but to me it does. I have the Terribly Densilis concealer. My shade is 5 for this. Okay. I don't know, I think because they are from the same line, you know, it gives a polished look, a really, really even finish. So, chic effect there. Mascara, I'm using the one by Westman Atelier. I like this mascara because, first of all, the way that it applies is really nice. But second, so it's non-irritating at all, but also is very, very black, this mascara. So if you are wearing a look like this, which is quite neutral, but also, you know, you have your black eyeliner, this mascara is ideal. Really good one. I'm going to powder a little, and I'm going to use the Meteorites powder by Guerlain. This is the Emilio Pucci edition, and I have the matching blue brush. This was a limited edition, and some of the Meteorite balls are blue. Oops, one flew out of the cuckoo's nest. These are quite hard balls, so this brush is quite hard. Some people don't tolerate it, but you know, this is very glamorous makeup, so I forgot, before I do the powder, I'm gonna do some pinpoint concealing, because there's no point in having some glamorous makeup and, you know, you have imperfections there. I'm using the sample for the Clé de Peau that I still have. If you have followed my videos, you know that I have this sample since forever. Do some concealing there. So yeah, now we can do some powder. Mostly in the areas that tend to be shiny. I'm not going to powder a lot because, well, yeah, I guess I'm going to use a powder blush. So let's do powder here as well. What's that? I'll use a powder brush. If you use a cream brush, then you need to do your powder after you do your blush, but otherwise, that's that. So I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to use this by Blink Brow Bar. This is the Ultimate Arch Definer, and the color that I'm using, it's called Indian Chocolate. So just filling my brow. And the other one. I tend to want to do my brows a little bit straighter these days. I don't know. And fuller. Once you finish, you can just brush. And if you see any more areas that need filling, you just retouch them here and there. So, doing some blending here with the lighter color. Continue the blending. Just very, very soft in the areas, you know, close to your brow where you need highlighting. And like I was saying before, I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight in the inner corner. Always adds some interest. There you go. See, it lifts immediately. All right, so I'm going to go to the lips now. And like I said, I'm going to use Velvet Ribbon by Lisa Eldridge. I'm going to apply it with a brush because I think it's going to be a little bit more polished. I'm going to line my lips, and I'm going to use this pencil. It's called Cherry by MAC. So I'll bring down here. I like to overline a little bit my top lip, but then also here there's a little bit of a thin corner that sticks like that, so I like to flatten it. And go on the outside. You can do the Cupid's bow or not. This is Valentine, so I gather we should have it. Okay. For the bottom one, start just a little bit in and not on the outer corner exactly, but a little bit inwards. and bring in. Now this lipstick is the true classic red velvet ribbon. Look at that. And I don't know if you see the velvet effect there. It gets lost in camera, I think, but on the outside these lipsticks look like velvet. So I'm gonna saturate the lip brush, and this is one by Shuemura 7H. This is a Kolinsky brush, so quite high end there. And I'm just gonna fill in. Ah, look at that color. Shape of this brush is very good for corners as well. Ah, look at that color. I'm gonna just blot, but there's almost nothing there. Look at that. And if you want, you can just tap a little bit more color. Oh, that's so satisfying. So we're gonna do some blush. And for blush, I'm going to use this red. Looks very vibrant here, but we don't have to apply it like this. This is by Sephora. It's a very, very old red. I think it's number 99. I've had it forever. Okay, so take most in the back of my hand and see. Like I said, we don't have to apply it very like it looks in the packaging. It's just the shade. Bring it a little bit down, mostly on the side. And that's it. That's your Valentine's Day makeup for staying indoors and surprise everyone with your ability to be chic while still staying inside. This color really makes your teeth look whiter. So I hope you like this look. I hadn't done one in a while. I really love this makeup. I think it's just so chic, such classic makeup. Thank you so much for joining. I will list all the products that I am able to find below for your reference. Give me a like and a subscribe. Happy Valentine's Day to you. And hopefully this year, not this year, next year, we can, be a little bit more social about it. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in my next video. Bye.